What's up, guys? Connor here. We're in sunny Florida as usual. Land Rovers are such a big part of my life, and you know, buying and selling and building the best ones in the world. And we got something super special behind this garage door. A lady from Malibu contacted me, and she was selling off some of her cars. I didn't know who she was. She didn't know who I was, but she just knew we are the best in the business of what we do, and anything Defender related, come to me. So I'm gonna open up this garage door, pull it out, show you guys what it is and just how special it is and how super cool it is, because that's what we do. This is a NAS Defender. NAS Defenders and me, we don't really do much with NAS Defenders. We tend not to deal in the lower end ones, if that's okay to say, if I'm kind of alright to be a little bit bougie like that. We try to only deal in the higher end stuff, super rare stuff, highly collectible, highly desirable. That's what I want, that's what my clients want, and that's kind of what we deal in. So, well, I got a call from a lady in Malibu. She said her husband had recently passed away and she was selling off some of her cars because she just wanted to downsize, you know. She told me she had a Defender and they bought it from new. They bought it in 1993. And it was a NAS Defender 110. So, you know, I know a bit about NAS Defenders, you know, not crazy amounts. So I know the NAS Defenders, out of the D90s, there was like 3,000 of them built. You know, NAS enthusiasts, you're going to probably kill me because I'm probably getting it wrong a little bit. But with the NAS 110s, I know there was 500 built, and I know that there was 1 or 2 prototypes and something along those lines with the numbers. You're going to have to correct me. I'm not that up to scratch with NAS Defenders, but I know they're rare. So I know a D110 is pretty rare. You know, the most important thing, in my opinion, is the serial numbers. You know, each one of these NAS Defender 110s are stamped, you know, 1 out of 500, 2 out of 500, 3 out of 500. So, you know, I'm like, what number is it? She's told me it was 500 out of 500. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, you said 500 out of 500. She's like, yeah. And I'm like, still skeptical, you know, first time ever talking to this lady. I'm like, okay, you know, great. You know, we moved on and we kind of asked a few more questions. So next thing, you know, you know, she sent me loads of pictures and whatnot, and I'm actually going to bring you around. So the most important part is, like, this is what I'm waiting for, is the serial number, which is stamped here, you know, and as you guys are going to see, it's number 500 out of 500. To me, serial number 500 out of 500 is crazy. It's a piece of Landrover history, and to me, and the company and the brand, that's what we want to be included in. Is like, it's not just like the 1 or 2 sales of, like, you know, cool trucks or building cool stuff. It's like, this kind of stuff is crazy. It's a piece of history. So we did a deal with the lady in Malibu, got it shipped here, and now it's here. It's here, and it's going to be for sale. It's for sale. I think the kind of person who's going to want to buy this is going to be a Land Rover enthusiast like myself. This truck should be Alpine white. That's what they all came in. It's been sprayed a green as per the family's cars. They were all sprayed green. They had a thing for green. So do I, from Ireland, you know, it just makes sense. So it is the wrong color, but everything else checks out. Original type wheels, which, you know, I believe are crazy rare. Original roll cage, original Safari basket. I think that's what it's called, Safari basket. You know, original front wraparound bull bar. Everything is original to this vehicle, and to have an original Land Rover with, let me show you how many miles it's on. Just shy of 52,000 miles for a 1993 vehicle, 1 owner. Crazy amount of history of this vehicle. We got so much paperwork and documentation with this vehicle, it's insane. You know, totally original, clean, everything is clean. Really nice. Like, the family who owned it really actually looked after this vehicle. They loved it. Like, you know, they're enthusiasts. Like, you know, you guys are watching this video. you're either car enthusiast or you think this stuff is cool. Me, I'm an enthusiast. I love this kind of stuff. It excites me so much. Look at the rear. 4 fold-down jump seats, you know. How cool is this? We got to rep the brand, obviously, you know. We have the California plate, but we got to rep the Chadwick collection because that's what we do. You know, seeing the outside, but what else is so cool about this is the amount of paperwork and documents with this vehicle is super cool. So come here, let me show you. Original toolkit. Look at this. Never use. Tons and tons of paperwork, right? Loads of documents, but there's one that is, you know, really cool that I'm looking for and I'm going to show you. And you know, this kind of stuff doesn't usually excite me, but in cars it excites me because it kind of tells a story about the vehicle. It's history of the vehicle. It's like if someone wrote a book about you. It's like it's the book about you. It's like, am I weird? No, I don't think so. Thank you, cameraman, for saying that. All right, so look at this. Limited date. February 1st, 1993, Landrover North America, to whom it may concern. The MOS of the Defender 110 states this manufacturer's model. If you have any questions. So this is the original letter regarding this vehicle from the general manager of Land Rover, Paul A. Hagen. All right, so what's cool about this is it came with bump, 1st of the 4th, 1993, Land Rover North America, to the owner, who I don't think I should be showing. Anyway, 1993 Defender, Alpine White, A White, came a grey cloth, the model SLVZ, the serial number, which obviously matches the serial number to our car outside. The base price was $34,400. So this is the original invoice, vehicle invoice of the car. 1993, it came into port of Los Angeles. Ship number, load number, invoice number. Come on, it's so cool, so cool. Like, I'm showing my wife this and she thinks I'm a weirdo. Like, and I'm like, I'm not the weirdo. You're the weirdo because you don't think this is cool. That's the whole outside of the vehicle. Let's hop in, go for a spin. You know, they say ride here in America. We don't say that in Ireland. Ride means something completely different in a sexual term, so we're not going to go there. I'm going to say, let's go for a spin. So, pop. This thing drives really nice, you know, plenty of power for what it is, you know. Look how cool this thing is. Ashtray. Who remembers the ashtrays on airplanes? That's what that reminds me of. Look, cigarette lighter. And that just kind of goes back to the era that we used to live in. Everyone used to smoke. So cigarette lighter, these kind of dials is pretty cool. Lots of power. Goes through the gears, super sweet. And brakes good, stops good, you know, no clunking. This thing was like, it was minded so well from the owners. They actually really loved it. So it was actually cared for. It was a cared for vehicle, and you know, so much history with this vehicle. Guys, that's a wrap on my first ever YouTube video. How crazy is this? It's something I've been talking about doing for you know, quite a while, and there's been so many people say you need to start a YouTube channel, and this is just the start of it. This kind of stuff is a sneak peek of what we do. Like, we do this stuff times 1,000, and that's the direction we want to be going. So this is my first ever YouTube video. Hope you guys like it. You know, like, subscribe, all that stuff that I don't really know much about. Do it all, you know, just try to get this channel up to a certain point where it's just like real cool content, real cool videos, cool cars, meeting some great people, and because honestly, that's what we're about. That's what we're about. It's about the cars, the community, and why they bring people together. You know, weirdos? I don't think so. More like just people, like-minded people that are, you know, crazy passionate about it. And that's kind of what I am, and I hope that's what you guys are who's watching this video. Anyway, thank you. See ya.